Just to give people some magnitude in their head, what does it one of these ATM machines cost? If you were to do it on your own, and if using these kind of property management type of companies that kind of get you going.
I think an easy way to think about it, and again, I'm not an expert, but from what I've learned, you can get an ATM for a couple thousand. If you want to go turnkey, let's just call it, just double that. So 4,000, let's just say. Then, of course, you're going to have to put money in, and that is going to depend on what type of place you put it in. So if you're in a mall, you're going to need a lot more money than if you're at the tattoo shop around the corner. The amount of investment on that side of it varies drastically. And then, of course, how busy the place is will determine either how often you go or how much money you choose to put in it at the time. So that's an easy way to think about the cost of the ATM. As far as the cash flow, again, that's going to depend greatly, but let's just say an average of $300 a month, $200 to $300 a month is a nice, easy way to think about it.
Annualize, that's a few grand.
Yeah, like 3,000, 3,500, somewhere around there. And you're going to spend anywhere from 2,000 to 4,000 on the machine plus the cash to put in it. So let's just say $10,000 for one. That's how I think about it. Like when I was finding out about the turnkey rentals and everything for the real estate, okay, 20,000 to get you $100,000 home. I think about these the same way. $10,000 to get me a home, but I'm going to make $200 or $300 a month, which may be somewhere.
Which is on par, right?
Yeah, but as one of the podcasters would say, there's no tenants, toilets, or trash with this. I thought that was a pretty fun way to think about it.
There's no leverage too involved. You're buying these ATMs cash.
Right. You can't leverage.
You could possibly, once you get more at this, you could probably get a business loan, I would think. But at this point, starting off, it's pretty lucrative, actually. It's got my wheels turning. It could be. You're making about, 100? I got some random questions. The repairs, do these things break? What do you do what typically breaks on these things?
Usually around 10 years or so before you're going to have to start replacing parts, 10 to 15 years. And at that point, you might replace a card reader, the piece that actually reads the card that goes in, or maybe the speaker, just little things. There's not major repairs that I have been made aware of. And obviously, I haven't been doing it 10 to 15 years, but there are people that I've met that have been doing it 15 to 20 years. I think that's the most detrimental part about the business is I'm buying this piece of metal and it just going downhill, and it's not something where I can just, oh, hey, I'm going to upgrade this and it's going to be awesome. No, you're going to have to buy a brand new one. And so it's like just starting over.
It's like a car, a depreciating asset. And when these things break, I'm sure you had little mishaps. Like you just call somebody and they go check it out themselves. You don't have to go out there and do diagnostics on yourself because you don't know what you're looking at.
I do. And I have access to technical support to help. But yes, I do everything.
That could be a hurdle for a lot of people. What if people are very technically inclined? They could just call a dude to go do that for them.
I know that there are people that you can call that do this kind of thing. I haven't done it because it's not that technical. It's more unscrew this and turn that and okay, put that back in and screw it back on. It's not too techy, if that makes sense.
But you got to watch your six in case someone comes out and hits you in the back of the head, right?
Yeah. You want to go when nobody's around.